Hello YouTube, it's Happy here. I'm in Sunshine Coast, Australia, and today I'm in Triumph showroom. So I'm gonna show you guys pretty new stuff what they have in the store. There you go.
Hi, I'm Mitch here from Sunstate Motorcycles at Maroochydore. We're the prestige motorcycle store in amongst the chain of stores we've got, and we sell Triumph, Moto Guzzi and Aprilia here, Vespa scooters, Piaggio, so a fairly big range of British bikes and European bikes and scooters. Today I've got a couple of new models to show you. Triumph have just brought out a new range at the moment. We've got the new Bonneville T100. The new Bonnie T100s all meet the new Euro 4 spec, so they're a 900cc water-cooled twin-cylinder bike. They're 6-speed, they've got ABS, they're a whole new range for Triumph. These bikes are available in a few different colours obviously, and they're in pretty high demand already. We've got the matte black, which is always very popular. Pretty much the same looking bike as the old one, so it's still got that nice traditional look about it. It's still a bike you can add lots of accessories to, you can personalise the bike to suit yourself, and obviously, as we know, or may or may not know, Triumph come with a 2-year unlimited kilometre warranty, and they're cheap on their servicing. So yeah, that's part of our new Triumph range.
Just tell me, what's the difference between Guzzi and Triumph?
The difference between a Moto Guzzi and a Triumph Happy is the fact that the Moto Guzzis, as Triumph, are old manufacturers. They've been around for a long time in the motorcycle industry. These guys were around long before our Japanese manufacturers. The Moto Guzzi is an Italian bike against the British bike.
Yep.
Moto Guzzi still stays a lot with its tradition. They don't tend to be quite as innovative sometimes, but people like that because they just want a nice simple motorbike, and the Guzzi does that.
Yep.
Guzzi's a shaft drive. This is a limited edition model. There's only ever 1,000 of these made. This is the V7 Racer.
Just 1,000 in all the world.
In the world, and it has a
So this one is the one of them.
This is one of them. This is number 282 out of 1,000 motorcycles ever built. So yeah, and a beautiful bike, a great bike. The people who buy Guzzis always seem to be a good Guzzi fan. You know, they always have Moto Guzzis, like a Triumph person or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's one of our Moto Guzzis.
So what else you got for me?
What else I've got today is we've got the big Guzzis now, which are 1400cc, the Eldorado, which has been around for a long time. There's different models in that. We carry a big range of bikes in the shop. We have the new Thruxtons.
Yep.
So this is the new Triumph Thruxton, 1200 water cooled. A bit like the new 900.
It's like a
Cafe racer. This one's got lots of options on it. It's got the fairing on it and all that kind of stuff. It has the Brembo brakes, as you can see. Upside down forks, has Olin suspension. And the particular customer who's bought this bike has asked for the fairing kit, which is a Triumph accessory. Little LED indicators. But very nice, and Triumph are doing a lot with their bikes at the moment.
So you guys have more accessory for the Triumph and Guzzi?
Yeah, it varies, you know. I mean, Triumph is a big seller in Australia now. Moto Guzzi is a great product, and I think you get you sell more Triumphs than Guzzis, but Guzzi's a great motorbike to ride, you know. They still all come with the same warranties. And servicing costs are always cheap on those. And then we move across there towards the windows, and you can see that we've got a couple of our old model Triumphs left. We've got an old Thruxton there.
People still love these things?
They do. And
900?
Some people want to keep an air-cooled Triumph. So a lot of people are starting to collect the air-cooled ones because it's the last of the air-cooled Triumphs.
I'm the one of them.
I understand, Happy, you've got it yourself a scrambler like the one over here on the stand. So
what's the difference between the brand new scrambler and between these?
Well, the new scrambler hasn't been released as such yet in Australia, but the new scrambler is the 900 motor, like the T100's got, which is a new water-cooled twin. That bike has a different frame. It has ABS and newer technology. But like your bike, Happy, this one is our very last air-cooled scrambler. And that's a 900 air-cooled. And just that nice traditional line that we've seen in Triumph for many, many years.
So you reckon this stuff is old school and they're easy to repair, fix if someone dropped here and there? Just get it, run away.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it still has computer ECU stuff in it, but the bike is a little more conventional in the older school, but we have to stay with technology these days, new emission laws and stuff like that. And I think Triumph have done a really good job in maintaining that traditional.
Yeah, and because they won't keep their customers, they're not going to change so much stuff.
Yeah, and they know what works for them, and they just try harder and just build a better product all the time.
Yeah. So what you have, chunky one in the brand?
In what way do you mean?
Like a lot of people, they're dying for colors. They want the old school look. They want all the stuff what they have in the 60s, 70s. What you have?
Well, like that bike there. See, that's a new T100 in the old school colours. So those colours, they made colours like that in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, and they're having now.
And they bring them all back. And try like this is an old air-cooled model. This one here.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Triumph still do all their pinstripes by hand. Mm-hmm. They're still all painted by hand.
Okay.
Yeah. But you go back 40 years or you look at a new Triumph now, they basically look the same bike.
Same, yeah.
The new
What's the difference between 100 and 120?
The 100 is the 900cc new motor.
Okay.
And the 120 is the 1200cc motor.
Too easy.
Yeah. But and a slightly bigger frame and a slightly bigger bike. This bike is really good for people who aren't so tall, and a lot of women like this size bike.
Yep.
And it's a good conventional motorbike that they can stylise and personalise for themselves.
Yeah. This one is pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
It's pretty big difference between these ones and scrambler. They're pretty high.
Oh yeah.
So if we want to adjust the seat, so can we adjust the seat a little bit more lower?
You can get different, they do seats with different profiles, Triumph do, so there's quite a few different models that you can do little adjustments like that. Sometimes people do suspension adjustments, and because the bikes are conventional, and they have conventional type suspension on them, you can do all those things without it costing you a fortune.
Alrighty, good to talk to you, man.
Okay, thanks, Happy.
Have a good day.
Yep, nice to see you next time.
Alrighty guys, see you next time. Have fun, enjoy, bye.